Um, so a tough one to pull through here. Let's start with how did you guys feel coming out of that?
Um, it was. I mean, we knew it was gonna be tough coming in. Like you said, it was tough. It was a grind. We knew it. They've been playing well these last couple games since we played them last, and they kicked our butts. It's just one of those games. Not every game is going to be pretty, and we did enough to win. Obviously, there's a lot of things we could clean up, a lot of things we did good, a lot of things we did bad, and we just got to continue to press on the things that we did well on.
The cleaning up part. I mean, was was some of this stuff kind of like underlying, but you guys were just rolling so great that you were blowing teams out, but you were kind of getting past some of these like miscommunications or anything like that? Was that something that was kind of underlying and now it's just showing itself, or is it new?
I mean, it's not new. It's something that's been going on, but it's also new in the standpoint of, we cleaned it up over the second half of the season, and as it's getting down to the last couple games. Um, that team we played didn't have anything to lose nor gain, so they had so much freedom. And things happen. You know, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to happen again in the playoffs. Our next game, and you just got to figure out ways when it happens to combat it and move on and fix it.
You guys always said that with Rob back there, you could always be so aggressive because you knew he's back there and he could erase some of those mistakes, or everybody's going to get beaten, all of that stuff. You still have that kind of like level of defense on the perimeter, and then you realize like, oh, Rob's not back there. Is that some of what's happening here?
I guess you can say that. I mean, we did get a little, um, coddled with the fact that Rob was back there, um, and clean up a lot of those mistakes for us with him out. We got to change just a little bit. Everybody else has to give a little bit more than what they were because of that, and it's just part of the game. And we still have everybody else, um, defensively wise, that has been doing great on defense, and we're going to continue to do that with or without Rob. But obviously, while he's getting his recovery, we got to hold it down for him.
I don't want to keep talking about this like it's a loss. You guys ended up winning the game. Is there something you can take like from these that, hey, you did grind it out? It doesn't matter at this point. It's almost like the NCAA tournament. Survive, advance. Like, how much of that mentality do you carry forward?
A lot. I mean, especially in this league, it's hard to win games in this league, and we can't take our wins for granted against. It doesn't matter who it's against. It's just to win a game in this league against any team special. And to go out there and do it on a night where the energy just wasn't there, and they had a lot of momentum. They were hitting shots. They were playing some of the best basketball that we've seen, and we weathered that storm, and that's what it's all about, especially going into the playoffs, to be able to experience that now and get us ready for it.
He was saying he doesn't think you guys have been on point since everybody sat but you in that Raptors game, since everyone else has come back. Have you felt that, and what's the key to kind of getting back to that rhythm?
Definitely. It has been. We know it. We see it. And I think for us, it's just, we can't let that focus too much on that. That can't be our main focus. Our main focus is focus on us, do what we've been doing right, and we're going to fix those things. Little days off for a couple guys coming back, just trying to get back into a rhythm before we go to this next couple games and get ready for playoffs. So it happens. It's nothing that we're not worried about. Obviously, it's something we definitely want to clean up more, but it's part of it, and it's a good game to be able to go against and learn.
You've been to playoffs a bunch. Does it matter like how you're playing right before, or does like once the playoffs start, it doesn't make a difference with those regular season games?
At all. Playoffs are different type of animal. It takes a team to be good on that one night to get momentum. So playoffs is 0-0. Season starts off. It's a new season, and that's how you have to approach it. Nobody cares what you did in the regular season. It doesn't matter. So if you're coming into the playoffs, biting on that and expecting that to carry you, then you got a lot of trouble coming for you. So for us, we just got to make sure we don't go down that road and continue to play and grind things out and continue to go and focus on us.
I was curious what your reaction was when you thought Ime and Grant were gonna scrap that shoot around.
Oh man, it was out of nowhere. It's funny because I was planning my own April Fool's joke to do on some guys, but they threw me off, so I didn't even get to do mine. But it was, when I first saw it, I didn't think nothing of it. Just two guys who, are very passionate, just going at it. But then when Grant started to come back, I'm like, something's not right. Because it's Grant. Grant usually, he'll laugh at you first. Before he gets straight to angry. But to this morning, he went straight off. So it was kind of like, what's going on? But I mean, it threw me off a little bit, and I think it threw everybody else off. They did a good job.
What were you playing?
I don't know. I was thinking of it. Actually, I was thinking of it during that time. And so, but who knows? I'll probably still think of something, even though April Fool's is over.
You got 40 minutes left.
Right? Come up with something.
You may have said that there were a few players that wanted to see Grant get his ass kicked. Were you one of those?
Definitely. Definitely. But we know how Grant is, and Ime is. I called him two walruses going at it. So it's two big guys, man. Somebody's going. So I really, it's just what it is. We joking. That's what they are, the two big guys, man. And I don't think nobody wanted to step in that if it was real. Nobody was going to step in that. They were just going to have to figure that out on their own.
Grant said it was two bears.
It's walruses. It's walruses. It ain't bears at all.
Thank you, Marcus.
Too little to be a bear.
Thank you, Marcus.